Hey everybody, Damon here. So today on the channel, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a tier list of all the Kingdom Hearts games. So I've been playing Kingdom Hearts for a couple years now, and I've played the games through all of the collections and stuff like that, and eventually 3 when it came out. And I decided that I am going to rank them all, put them in like a tier list kind of thing. Now, before we begin, I do gotta say that I have played all of these games, even Union Cross, and the games that are on here, like Recoded and 358 Over 2 Days. I do have it. I do not have a physical copy of, a physical case of 358 Over 2 Days, but I do have the game. So yeah, let's just get right into the tier list. Alright, so the first game we have over here is 0.2, a Fragmentary Passage, which is a very long name. But I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't like a super long or amazing game. It was pretty much like a demo to Kingdom Hearts 3. But I can't really fault it. It was still pretty good. I'll put it in B. Pretty good game. Alright, next we got Birth by Sleep Final Mix. Now this one was actually the second Kingdom Hearts game I played, and well, because I like to do things chronologically, so I did Birth by Sleep. So this one, I will say, was a really good game. The controls were amazing. I thought the characters were really well done. Let's see, I don't want to put in S. I don't think it's God tier Kingdom Hearts material, but I'll put it in A because it was really good. Alright, next we have Key, or Union Cross. I've never played Key, but I have Union Cross on my phone. Now, I haven't fully beaten it yet, because it's not done yet, but right now I'm currently, oh wait, where am I? Alright, so I am currently level 322, and if you can see, here's my Union Cross avatar. He's all dressed up in Aladdin clothes, because I like Aladdin. I am currently on quest 910, and I have a while to go until I get up. So I have played it a bunch, but it's a very different Kingdom Hearts game. Like, very, very different. Like, it's not like just run around, hack 'em, slash 'em. It's pretty much like it's kind of like the early Final Fantasy games, except you just like use medals to like, hey, hit this guy over here, and it's not like the most elaborate gameplay, and the story is, I think it's okay. The Disney worlds are literally the Disney movie, except like you're just there occasionally running by and hack 'em and slash 'em more than it is in regular Kingdom Hearts games. But I think it's okay, and then the interesting Keyblade War and stuff, and Ventus and Lurarium showing up, and apparently being from the past. I think that's really cool. Strelitzia, that was Biggie sad. So overall, I don't know why people hate on this game so much. I think it's pretty good. But I do understand that it's probably because it's not a traditional Kingdom Hearts game, like I was saying, so I can get it, but I'll put it in B. It's pretty good. Alright, now 358 Over 2 Days. This one was one of my favorites, I do have to say. I really did like this one. I played it on the DS and also watched the cutscenes on the PlayStation 4 and the 1.5, 2.5 remix. The game itself, the controls were pretty wonky because it was a DS game, of course, but I think it did its job pretty well for the most part. The story is one of the best, I will say. Roxas is my favorite character, so I really like the story. And funny story, I raged at this game with fighting Xion because I was extremely underleveled and I broke my DS. So that happened. But anyway, this game is really, I'm putting A. Pretty good game. Alright, now 3D Dream Drop Distance. Now this game was my first Kingdom Hearts game that I ever played. I got it for my birthday one time for the 3DS, and I had no idea what was going on the entire time, because I never played any other Kingdom Hearts games, so I didn't know anything that was happening. And I think I rage quit when I was fighting, what's his name? Corrupted Tron, I don't remember his name. Rinzer or whatever, I don't know, man. So I raged with fighting him and never went back to it until I bought the PlayStation 4 ones, and I went back to it, and I beat him. And I beat the game, so it is a different game. It's pretty much like Kingdom Hearts 1, but with Birth by Sleep controls, and I think that's really cool. I like that. Like, I've never been a fan of the MP gauge, or gauge, whatever it's called, because I'm like a spammer at stuff. I want to shoot like a bunch of fireballs at people, but like when the MP gauge runs out, I'm like, oh, dang. But like for Dream Drop Distance, it's pretty much like it refills, and then like once it refills, you can use it again. It's like you don't have to like keep putting like MP like potions and stuff for it. So I really like that. The game was pretty hard. All these games for me were pretty hard because I played it on yeah, all these games were pretty hard because I played them all in proud mode because they're pretty dumb. And so I liked it, but it wasn't like a great game. Like the story was extremely confusing. Like I had no clue what was going on, even when I had played all the other games. So I'll put it in C. I think it's an okay game, but it's not the greatest. Alright, now the first game in the entire series, let's say. This game was pretty good, but I'm putting it in B. Okay, before you shoot me, this was not my first Kingdom Hearts game. This game is actually older than I am. And this was not the first one I played, that was Dream Drop Distance. And even after Dream Drop Distance, I played Key on my phone because I got the app, and then when I got the games, I played Birth by Sleep first. So, technically, Birth by Sleep is my first, like, combat-heavy Kingdom Hearts game. And I played this one after, and going from Birth by Sleep to this one was, like, extremely different in gameplay-wise, because Sora was just so slow with his movements and everything, that it was super hard to play. But, of course, as I went through the journey, it got easier as I developed more, like, okay, this is how you do that and stuff, and made it not be like Birth by Sleep. And the gameplay-wise, it was good, but I think it is my least favorite to play in general. Like, I think I've only played this once I beat it, and I haven't gone back to it. Because all the other games, their gameplay is, like, so fluid that, like, I love playing them because it's, like, it's comfortable to play. Like, this one's not... The first Kingdom Hearts is not comfortable to play for me. Like, it's good, and the story is good, because it's, like, simple and clean because it's the first game. Of course, other games would heavily go back to it and like retcon a bunch of stuff, but whatever. So I enjoy it, but it is not the greatest. You know what? Nah, I'll leave it in B. Yeah. So, yeah. That's it. Alright, now, Kingdom Hearts 2. Definitely S tier. Definitely S tier. That game was super good because playing this game, I played all these games in chronological order, by the way. I played like after Kingdom Hearts, I went straight to Chain of Memories, 358, and the 2. And again, Birth by Sleep, that gameplay was awesome. And then once I went to Kingdom Hearts, and Chain of Memories we'll get to that. 358 was good, but 2 was where I was like, this is finally where the game plays when it was back. Like, it was that good. Like, I love playing this game because it's so smooth to play. Like, everything I do, like, it's so responsive. Like, Sora's not all clunky like he was in the first game. And it was just super fun to play because all the controls were amazing. The characters were better. I like them. Roxas was pretty cool to play at the beginning, and his Biggie departure was Biggie sad. The story is really good. I really like the story. it's not the greatest story, but I think it is still pretty good. Like the Disney worlds, and most of the Disney worlds in these games are pretty much like irrelevant for the most part. But in this one, it felt nicer, I guess. Like it was pretty much just walk in to say, "Hey, what's up, Beast? How's it going? Okay, bye." And that's pretty much how it felt. But I don't really have a problem with that. It's just pretty much helps me to level up, so I liked them. And the ending was really good. I liked the ending. So, but for the most part, the controls and stuff were just like, oh yes to me. So that's the reason why I really like that one. So S tier it goes. Alright, Kingdom Hearts 3. This game is different. I'm going to be including Remind in this one too, because it's not on here. So, I will say this one will go... I think the very end of A tier. It'll be like, it's like on, if I could like put it in like the in between A and B, I would. This game is very controversial because this game wasn't released for like God knows how long since Kingdom Hearts 2, like forever basically, and like there was so much hype building up to it that everybody's like, oh, this is gonna be the best game ever, it's gonna be amazing, best Kingdom Hearts game. And I'm pretty sure that like the expectations for it were super at an all-time high. Is that when it came out and it didn't meet your expectations personally, is when it was like down. Like this game is not like trash. This game is good. I will say the controls are very nice. Not as good as Kingdom Hearts 2, but they're still very good. What else was I saying? So pretty much the Disney worlds in this one were completely irrelevant. Like most of the time I don't really care about Disney worlds, like I went off with Kingdom Hearts 2, but this one was like no point whatsoever. Like I liked them, but they were just, I think they were bad in my opinion. Like they were pretty much like instant retellings of like the movie, except Sora was there, kind of like Union Cross. And Union Cross can kind of get away with it because it's like a mobile game. But for this one, it was, wasn't a fan. The ending was really good. I liked the ending, like the final Keyblade Graveyard battle. That was really good. And like Roxas, Ventus, and all them coming back, really good. But besides that, for the majority of this game, which was the Disney Worlds, they were not good. I did not like the Disney Worlds, and Frozen is my least favorite movie of all time, so that doesn't really help either. But the Disney Worlds I did not like whatsoever. But the ending was super good, very good. I really liked the ending. But as a whole, like if I just base it on like the ending, then it would be like right next to Kingdom Hearts 2. But like since there's half of it is just Disney, I did not really like it whatsoever. But when Remind came out, at first, I did not like that. I thought that was a waste of $30 because it's pretty much just like a complete rehash of the ending with like one or two more cutscenes. But the gameplay that you could do with like Riku and Kairi and stuff, I thought that was cool, but I didn't think it was worth $30 for that, so I was so mad. But when I got into the data battles, those were really good. Like, I live streamed a couple of them, and I rage quit when I couldn't beat Xehanort. I should probably go back to that. But the data battles were really good. I liked the data battles, and once I beat Xehanort and get Yozora and fight him and stuff, I'll probably be like, oh, this is awesome. But for the most part, the data battles were really all that made Remind for me. So as a whole, I will say, yeah, you know what? I'm moving it down to B. I will say as a whole, Kingdom Hearts 3 is alright, but it's not like amazing. Like the ending was really the only amazing part about it. Okay, Chain of Memories was one of the most miserable experiences I've ever had playing a game. This gameplay style was so much worse than Kingdom Hearts that it's not even funny. Like, I know a bunch of people are like, oh yeah, the card mechanic is like pretty cool, I like it. No, I hate the card mechanic. It's terrible. Like, now, for me, when I play the game, I'm not like a straight, like, mash X. I like to like fight a little bit and then do some magic, fight a little bit, do some magic. But this one, like, I can't do that because I have to like search through, find a bunch of cards to use, and sometimes they don't even work because I get card broken all the time. And it's just such a miserable like gameplay experience. Like, I know they were trying to do something different, but it just did not work out. And plus, the story is one of the worst ever. Like, it's kind of like Kingdom Hearts 3 with their Disney worlds, except these ones were even worse because they were literal rehashes of the first game, which were already abridged versions of the movie. So it was pretty much like the Disney worlds were just arbitrary, and they were just so like unfun, if that's a word. I don't know, just not fun at all. Like, it was just Naminé was really cool. I like Naminé's story, like that whole overarching losing memory story. I thought that was good, but I felt like that this game for the PlayStation, it should have been like the cutscenes. I feel like 358 should have been a whole game to itself, and Chain of Memory should have just been a cutscene because the memory stuff was really good, but the gameplay was trash, utter trash. I hated it. So this bottom of the barrel trash. And now the final game, Recoded, I have played on the DS, and I think it's actually a pretty good game. It is not like amazing god tier like Kingdom Hearts 2, but I will say the gameplay is better than 358 over 2 days. Like, it's a lot more easier and like consistent. But the story, on the other hand, it's not the greatest. It's not as bad as people say it is. Like, people say, oh, you can just skip this game and it's fine. And technically you can, but I think it's a pretty alright story. Again, I'm gonna put it in C, but if I could put it in between B and C, I would, where it's like, it's not as bad as people say it is, but it's not like amazing like these other games up here. So, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll put it in C. So, you know what? I'm moving Kingdom Hearts 3 down to C too. I apologize. It's just the Disney worlds are just so in that game that like when I get to the finale, it's super hard to put. But yeah, for now, this is my ranking. We're S tier, Kingdom Hearts 2, A, 358 over 2 days and Birth by Sleep, B, Key, Kingdom Hearts 0.2, C, Coded, 3, 3D, and D is Chain of Memories. So that is my tier list for the Kingdom Hearts games. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I thought it was fun to quickly put together and rant about a few of the games. So yeah, I bet most of you disagree with my ranking of Kingdom Hearts 3 and how I pegged it down a little bit, but it's just my opinion. Again, my list is going to be very different from yours. This is just, again, my opinion. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys stick around for some more what ifs that are gonna be coming out soon. The next one I have on the chopping block is what if Kairi landed at Disney Castle. So if you guys want to check that out, maybe subscribe if you really want to. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, hey, subscribe right now, you better know it. I'll listen if you want to, if you like my content. Good on you, man. So you do that. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.